Okay, looks good then.
All right.
So you at night you head across the. Actually, if it's night, does this work?
Bum 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 bum.
There you go. I'll darken that screen a bit.
Nice. Yeah.
So it's nighttime on campus.
Amazing.
And naturally, there's no lights on the central campus because who would do that? And there you go. And you are all moving across. Everyone, roll me a d12, please, and let's get this show on the road. Oh, I wouldn't roll that one. Oh, I wouldn't roll that one.
You said towards Quandrix, it seems.
Oh, I wouldn't roll that one. It seems to either be towards Prismari or Lorehold. They're going basically west on campus.
Sure seems like a lot of these are out.
It seems like a 12 was like the best choice, you know?
Oh, I didn't want to do that one.
Oh.
Oh, both of you, okay.
Do I need to re-roll or?
No, that's good. So as you're going through, Drevrax, you see, you kind of have an idea of where Seymour is, and you see Seymour moving through, but up ahead, because of your passive perception and your smell, there's a strange smell of oil all of a sudden, and you realize that unfortunately for you and for Seymour is invisible at the moment and is currently directly in the path of a couple of the campus tour guides moving through campus, the like robotic creatures that you've encountered, the help guides, I think they're called. They don't see Seymour because Seymour and Sven, remember, you are both invisible at the moment.
Yeah, because I upcast invisibility. Yeah.
And as you've basically gone down an alleyway, and these two robots are like moving through the alleyway, haven't seen any of you yet. What do you both do to try and maneuver around these robots? The other three are like a bit far behind and not going to be able to help in this instance.
How much does Sven weigh again? Roughly? He's heavy, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it's Drevrax and Seymour. This is.
You hear a whisper going up, and you feel Seymour like, I'll begin to climb one of the nearby walls.
Okay, I'm going to need an athletics stealth check. I know you're climbing and you've got a climb speed, so that's fine. This is why you can do it, because these are sheer walls. So it's more about like how. Sorry, I need a. Wait, hold on, that makes no sense. I need a strength stealth check. That's what I need.
Strength stealth.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, from you, and then
have my elven cloak advantage. I think I get
oh,
advantage.
You've got advantage anyway because it's stealth, because you're invisible. Figo, what are you doing to try and help the situation?
We are at a building at this point.
There's like an alleyway you're going through. You were just about to go around the corner, but you see this robot going into the alleyway, and you know that Seymour's basically sandwiched between these two creatures that are moving toward each other.
Is there a building that I can see like nearby that's like in the opposite direction, or like that like it's going to the alleyway, but is there one like across the street, like across the way, that might be there, like a door, windows, something?
Oh, you want to try and like navigate through a different building instead, or like a different alleyway?
Actually, I just want to see if there's one nearby, like one nearby the
yeah, sure. You can roll a perception.
Automatons.
Yeah. Okay, so perception for you, and
yeah, okay, that works. Yeah.
And strength stealth for Seymour, please.
Advantage though because of the cloak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice,
so that's 2 successes. Nice, 3 successes. Cool. Okay, so you managed to you quickly haul yourself up the wall, and thankfully, just before the others arrive, you're able to see Drevrax, that there is a different alleyway you can go down. That you don't need to take the others down this alleyway, and you just hope Seymour, though you can't see him, has gotten out of the way. As you all maneuver past, and Seymour, as you kind of go up the wall, you actually see that these robots, one of them looks strange. You smell a familiar smell, Dravrax, and one of them, the one that was closest to you, smelled like oil. But as you go past the alleyway, you catch the smell of the different one, and you can smell. It's really odd. Minotaur? It's a smell you know for some reason. Is that Drasimir?
Yeah, I was about to say. You know a Minotaur.
And it seems that Drasimir and this robot are having a secret meeting at night, for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Do you want to stay a bit longer, Seymour, and look at what's going on the roof?
I think I can. I feel like I can stay right here. Right? The more I stand.
I will say that you can spend a success if you want to push and get more information here.
Do I if I continue pursuit of our objective?
This is such classic bonus.
Yeah.
You can throw away one of your successes for this little side
juicy little thread.
You're welcome. Up to you.
It's nighttime, right? So there's shade.
Yeah, you're like invisible. You're like completely.
Yeah, so
we have 7 successes we gotta get. 7 successes.
Using Stinker, I will have them.
Okay.
Use Shadow Stealth to listen.
Okay, I'll say that basically then, for the rest of this, your mascot is kind of out of action because they're going to be catching you up. If you can use that instead, all right? And then later on, you'll get the information. Yeah?
Seems good for now.
Because I know when you basically get breaks, I know you'll be like swapping your senses with them and trying to see what's going on. That's fine. Okay, I'll do that. All
right, perfect.
Good use of a resource. Okay. It's still 3 successes, much to my dismay. Then Prosperine.
Oh, but I tell them that if it looks bad or you're spotted, you come back to me.
Whilst the others are, now that you've chosen a different alleyway and you're all going together, you suddenly realise that because you're nearing Central Campus, it's definitely a lot more covered here. You thought you had a good idea of where they were abouts, but you feel like the groups may be going in a slightly different direction now, and you want to keep on track of the 2 ahead of you. How are you going to make sure you're following the right people? And there's still a lot of foot traffic through. You do see like footprints here and there and stuff. You can hear sounds and smells of people around, but how do you make sure it's Aurora and this Arik that you're following?
Oh man.
There are people around if you wanted to ask questions. You know, there's maybe ways that you could track them. There's vantage points.
So, and did you say they were going to be passing like near the biblioplex?
Yeah, you're just straight. One of the alleyways was like off of it. That's where you saw Drasimir and the robot. But yeah, you're kind of like passing around it now. Spanning above you, the Star Arch. There was floating rocks above the school, like kind of block out some of the starlight. There's a picture of that. I swear we had one.
Oh man, I should have given her an eerie token. Oh man, I am not sure on how to best track
far does message go?
I'm gonna have to push you.
120 feet. Ooh.
I would. So we don't currently have them in line of sight? Is that correct?
You feel like you were all vaguely on the right track, but there's been enough like movement, and you've had to change the direction you're going that you don't know if they've like slipped away. Aegon was pretty sure
Gotcha.
before.
Okay.
So I'll say this actually. You can push your role to somebody else if you want to, but that means you're basically giving.
I would like
Go on.
to use deception
Mm-hmm.
to ask, or I guess either persuasion or deception, depending on how this works out, to ask somebody he may recognize currently out.
Okay.
You did say there were people like, out
there
and
are,
about,
yeah.
right? And just ask them, hey, have you seen Aurora? A teacher gave me some homework she didn't complete, and they are demanding that she gets it done before tomorrow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d16.
A D16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Shavadri is outside the library cleaning off some of the graffiti that people have left. It says, LARP Guild sucks. And she's there with a mop and bucket scrubbing some of it off a wall.
Hey, Shavadri. I see we got more graffiti. Unfortunately.
It's always the LARP Guild that gets the most around the Biblioplex. They keep on bringing in their mock weapons and stuff into the main atrium. It's annoying some of the students, but they mean well and they do book the spaces. What are you doing out this late?
Yeah, so I'm actually trying I'm tracking down Aurora. Sharpbeak gave me some homework that Aurora just hasn't completed yet, and
Oh right.
she needs to get it done.
I didn't know Sharpbeak was teaching this semester. Especially not a Witherbloom student like Aurora.
I was also pretty surprised that Aurora and Sharpbeak were
tutoring.
We're involved, but I mean I'm just doing what Sharpbeak asked me to do. I don't know if this
deception.
Yeah.
Nice.
100% using my inspiration.
Nice. Oh yeah, I should say.
And
go on.
I'm gonna go ahead and use that magical guidance.
Yeah, I should say the DC for this at the moment is 15, so you might want to do that. Wait, that would be 14 then, wouldn't it? You've rolled a 5, a 6, and a 7.
Hold on. I'm gonna then also use some bend luck and apply a D4.
Oh my god. What's bend
Amazing.
luck? That's a 15, there you go.
Oh my god.
What's bend luck?
It allows wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. I can't use it.
Do you
I
not
can't
have
use
a
it on
D4
myself.
from any relationship or anything that you can use?
I don't know. I mean, I do. I don't know if it applies to deception.
Or which of your primers, does your primers have?
I don't have a primer.
Didn't we all buy a primer with the gold we had? Oh, we did.
Might just be a fail, folks. Unless one of you wants to use your skill, your check to come and try and help in this situation.
I do have a D4.
Oh my.
From what?
Dragon Chess Club.
Okay.
Nice.
Did you sign up to that this year?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
time deceiving your foe.
Yeah, I have 3 classes, working in the library
Okay.
and then Dragon Chess.
So Shivadri like narrows their eyes at you and says, right, I thought you and Talana were a thing, not Aurora, but anyway, they're over that way. I saw them briefly. I was wondering if they're the one that had done this. They seem to be in a hurry and with a strange figure I've not seen before.
Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, hopefully it wasn't. I'll ask Seymour. He'd probably know.
All right, well, hope you catch up with them and have a nice night.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Aegon and Sven.
Yep.
Yes.
With this information, you realise that it's definitely the Prismari campus that Aurora and the Eureka are going to, and you, as you begin to move over to one of the bridges of enlightenment, you see that they're there again, and they seemingly walk over to a large gate that has sets of doors kind of like embedded in it. These are usually locked at night because they're the paths that the automata take, if you remember from the first year.
Yeah.
They're like these kind of like carriages pulled by a horse automata, and they're like stations. Again, taking the Arik's hand, it seems that they vanish and appear off far in the distance. You lot, on the other hand, don't quite have that ability. There are roads leading out of campus, but the tracks are by far the easiest and most direct route to get to the Prismari campus. The only thing that's blocking you from getting onto the tracks is the locked gates. How do you both proceed with this?
A locked gate, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
How tall is the gate?
Probably about like 15, 20 feet tall. It's a pretty big gate.
I will pick the lock.
Okay. On one of the doors?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you pick it? Anything special that you're doing?
So, I will examine it. I mean, right off the bat, do I think that it's magical or physical, or do I not know?
I mean, that might be the check.
Okay. Interesting. Then
What is Aegon doing anything to help in this situation? We'll see if there's approach.
Well, my arcana is shit, so I would say that if the gate is somewhat magical, then, I mean, I have thieves' tools as part of, like, the background that I have, but I don't have a proficiency in it, and I don't know if that's just not on my sheet, or if that's just, like,
I have
a thing that I have.
I'm an artificer at level 6. I have double tool proficiency.
Excellent. So if you think
Nice.
that it's magical, then
Well-
you should
well,
pick it.
No,
But I
that's,
can't pick it.
That's the whole thing that I'm saying. That if it's magical, then my thieves' tools won't work, and it might set off an alarm.
You can do more things here, but we can go into the next round with this. That's fine. Just let me
Okay,
know what you're doing.
Okay, I would like to examine the lock to see if I find any hint of it being like magically guarded in addition to physically.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check to begin with. Nice. A again. Whilst Sven is focusing on this gate, you notice out the corner of your eye as he does approach, these a shadow seems to move to the side. You're not sure if it was made by one of your friends or is something else. What are you going to do whilst you're at this gate?
I guess. Well, I mean, just like a general perception, I guess, to see if there is, if I can tell.
Sure, go for it. Jeez, okay, all of you can, roll lower if you want to. This is supposed to be a challenging skill challenge.
No, thanks.
So that's what, like 5 successes so far? 1,
Yeah,
2,
I think so.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 6, I think.
6. Fucking hell. Okay, as you look around, it's at the moment that Sven realizes that there is a magical guard on this thing. That you see some creeping shadows coming towards you at the gate. Sven, you realize that there is if you stand by this gate for too long, shadows, basically there is a spell guard on this area that has shadows try and restrain and coil around those that loiter, because it gives enough time for people with keys to get through, but those who are trying to climb up or whatever would be stopped and give time for the campus patrols to arrive here.
What about flyover?
You're probably fine. However, the others, now you've all been standing there for a hot second, you're going to have to get through the door. You're going to have to find another way to go. So how are you getting through this gate, everybody?
How many people can I carry and fly?
What's your strength modifier?
I'm pretty light myself.
It's pretty low.
You don't have a strength modifier.
I don't have a strength modifier.
You're like me.
But I'm...
You can carry 150 pounds, I think is the calculation. I think it's 15 times your strength.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do it. You can do it with, within athletics. You could carry a bit more. You could maybe carry, Prosperine or Seymour over. You think? So you can try and do an athletics check if you want to. Whoever you do it to would have to do an acrobatics check to make sure that they don't put too much weight on you. This is now a group check, by the way. So you could do an athletics check while somebody does an acrobatics check. The rest of you, though, who wants to do something else? Like Sven and Drovrax, what are you two thinking of doing?
I'm going to Misty Step through.
You're going to be... Okay. So you're not even going to open the lock, you're just going to Misty Step through. Cool.
Pew!
Okay, but then what does Drovrax do?
You can Misty Step through and do that. The Misty Step, if you want to spend the spell slot, that's fine. And I'll give you then advantage because you're not in the way of somebody else getting through. You're helping speed up the process. So if you want to spend a level 2 spell slot to get you and one other person advantage, you can do that. To still open the lock, if that's because you still need to do a skill check of some type. You still need to.
Is Misty Step 2nd level?
Probably help out in this situation.
So Misty Step is a free thing that I get for, I think it was Fae touched.
Oh.
that I got Misty Step from? I
6.
got Misty Step from something.
As long as you use it, I'll give you and somebody else advantage if you want to open this lock and use that, so you get to the other side before they have to worry about waiting.
So I am going to Misty Step across the gate and hold on. So the shadows are the magical protection, but
So
there's
far,
still a physical key that needs to get used.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should still pick the lock, because if it's just a physical key, then it's just a physical lock.
Yeah.
And the magical protection is the shadows. So instead of using Misty Step, I am going to try to pick the lock.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was trying to say anyway. So you would have to pick the lock anyway if you want to help people get through. You could just get through with Misty Step, but then the others are stuck on the other side. So my point was saying, if you use a Misty Step, you'll give yourself and somebody else advantage, because you're basically taking less time to get to the lock, and you're letting other people basically get to the other side of the gate.
Is it locked on both sides? If it's not locked on both sides, he can Misty Step through and open the door.
Yeah, no, it's like a lock. Yeah, it's a lock. So I guess it's locked on both sides. Yeah. It's not like a latch or anything. Like you could it's not push to open or a fire escape door.
You really want me to burn that Misty Step, which makes
I'm just saying, it gives you and somebody else advantage. It's your choice. You don't have to.
I can hear him smiling.
The other thing is, then somebody would have to do an athletics check to try and rush through before the shadows get them. Is what it falls if you don't burn it.
Yep, I'll use it. So I'll Misty Step through, and then on the other side, I will try to pick the lock with advantage.
So you pick the lock with advantage. Aegon, who are you carrying over? Because you need to, because there's not enough time for everyone to try and fit through this gate.
Okay, yeah. If I burn a key point to get bigger, do I get more carrying capacity? Does that work in some way?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I can also use a wisdom modifier, so I'll burn a key point for it.
Yeah, if you burn a key point, I can allow you to take 2 people over, because one person's going to have disadvantage to get through this gate, regardless, because they're going to be the last person. So.
Okay, yeah, I burned a key point, so I could do it.
Okay, so you can do 2 people. So that's both.
That's probably Prosperine and
Prosperine.
Seymour.
Okay.
So that's an athletics check, you said.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have proficiency in acrobatics, so this doesn't sound half bad.
Nice.
Are you doing anything with that Thieves' Tools check? Are you keeping it at 12?
So it's not counting my double tool proficiency.
Okay.
So that should be a 15, because I should have 6 for proficiency.
6 plus 2 for your dexterity, right?
Yes.
So 8, so that should be 15. Okay, cool. Then you do it. Nice.
Whew.
That's 1.
Here
So
comes
it's a like overall success thing here. So Drav, whatever check you want to make, as long as you can make it make sense as how you're getting through this thing fast enough, now that the door's been unlocked, you can roll with advantage.
Yeah.
But I do need an athletics and 2 acrobatics checks from the other 2, please.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for this one.
Thomas. Okay. Oh, that was nearly 20. Nice, nice.
I know.
Lets me close the wild magic thing.
Spirit. Gonna need an acrobatics, please.
Oh, buddy.
Thank
We're just
you.
gonna be
Let's
raw.
do it.
Pulled up and over. Sven, you too. No, not Sven,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
Seymour.
I thought it was gonna be a 5.
A 12,
Sure.
okay.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Okay, so we have 1 failure and 3 successes. As long as Drorax
You
doesn't get
minus
2
1.
nat 1s.
2 nat 1s.
In that case, unless I guess I'll just roll athletics then. The only other thing I was thinking of, unless I can read the body language of a shadow, for insight.
I like see whether You know, I'd allow that. See where, yeah, like it's like crawling to you quicker, which part is going to reach you first, and maybe giving yourself a
Yeah.
path. I like that. You could do that if you
Okay.
wanted to.
Right. Jarvex tunes into the shadows.
I'm going to
as
say
he
it's
knows
strength.
Seymour.
It's actually Constitution. Constitution insight, because you're trying
Okay.
to keep up the pace as you're going through, but you're
I
you're
can
using
roll
your
with
insight, making sure you're not exhausting yourself. Okay.
Oh
nice.
yeah.
You are able to quickly push past, keep going, keep the momentum, huffing and breathing as these shadows crawl up to you. Just as you get to the gate, Sven's able to open it, unlock it, and you're able to pass through, and the shadows begin to coalesce. All of you quickly move away from the gate and run down the tracks. And as you move away and go into the darkness away from Central Campus, over to this Prismari campus, you find yourselves in the dark, reddish and purple glow of the campus of artists and expressionists. Good stuff.
Prosperine. Spent a lot of time on the campus.
Prospering does not spend a lot of time outside of classes on the Prismari campus.
Okay, I was just wondering if any local knowledge.
I mean, he can show you around.
Maybe later.
So now we're getting to the second portion of this challenge. You feel like you've got a pretty good idea of where they're going, and in fact, as you weave through the Prismari campus, you can begin to see that they're heading away from the main areas and seemingly going off into a bit of a strange wasteland-like place. You note as you walk through this weird graveyard-like area, though the old structures and compositions of students that have come before, and there's a place in the States, and I think it's like an architectural college or something, where they actually allow their students to make like mock-ups of the buildings that they use for their final pieces or their PhDs or something. And then they get like left there. It was in a Tom Scott video I watched. But basically, you're walking through a place where the Prismari fourth year students give their final like piece, and then it just kind of gets left in this wasteland. And so you're walking through, and there's all these like strange sculptures and magical effects. There's like whispering voices coming from a set of chimes, like loads of kind of artistic and magical effects going on around you as you're navigating through this place. And Spirit,
Yes.
as you go through this place and you feel a warm breeze on your face, you also feel as some of the hair from your head just falls down the right side of your face.
Not now, Auntie.
It's strange magic here, nephew. I rather like it. We should have come here before.
We're a little busy right now. What do you want?
Needless to say, they're up to something, but have you had a look at them properly, this friend of yours and this Arik? They're carrying something very special.
Which one? Aurora
Maybe if
or
you
the Arik?
squint your eyes on the Arik, you'll see something very important. Green in color.
Green?
Is this something you want?
I don't know if you could take it. Strange to steal somebody's aura, but in this place with all this latent magic around, it's almost like being in the Fae. Can you feel it? The Fae wild, the strange twisting of the weave around you?
Out of character, how would Prospering, like, does he feel any different?
It's like your blood is running hot.
And is this something he has always felt on the Prismari campus, or is there something different about tonight?
I want everyone to roll me a perception check, except for Prospering, who rolls me an insight, please. Right, and the rest of you? Okay. So, Aegin and Sven, as you look around, it is quite warm tonight, but you're so like amazed by all these strange creations and stuff, and they're quite distracting. They're making a lot of sound and like a lot of lights spinning off. As you walk through, your shadows are, you know, short and long, at any given a moment's notice, and the air here seems a bit thick, but with so much going on, it doesn't really surprise you. Same for you, Seymour. Dravarax, you, however, kind of maybe because of your background, or maybe just by being on law hold enough, you realize that there is a southern wind, which normally for you isn't a bad thing, but right now in the position you are in Prismari and the recent effects you've had on campus, what with the strange artistic weather magic that's been happening, there's a dryness in the air that you sense with your nose, and you begin to see on the horizon an orange cloud approaching your group very, very quickly, as the sands from the Lawhold campus are quickly swept up toward you. Prospering. It is hot on the outside. There is a warmth, but it feels like you have just, like when you drink a warm drink, when you drink like liquor or something, and it's got that burning sensation in you, like really strong stuff. You can tell I drink a lot of alcohol. Not. Then it makes that way down. You feel this like in your veins and stuff. Like it feels uncomfortable, but it also feels like it's giving you this strength. You felt this once before. Right before a deal was made with your hag auntie, when your dragon's blood was churning inside of you. That's the last time you felt like this. What do you all do next?
Is Prospering still like stunned in silence, talking to themselves?
I mean, I think Prospering would be telepathically talking to Caltea. So he would still he would have been probably silent this entire time they were walking, and maybe a little preoccupied. But he would have been walking with the group. But he does ask Altea, with honestly a bit of fear in him. I thought you were supposed to fix this.
Oh, it's fixed. It's just growing. This is good. This is the right place. What is this place called, Prosperine? You know that this is the Fury Gale. At the outskirts of the Prismari campus, the abandoned creations of thousands of past artist mages have coalesced over the years into a notorious region called the Fury Gale. Roped off by magical wards and warning signs, the Fury Gale is several acres of ever-changing magical energy, gales of ice and wind and fire, and elementals gone wrong. Whilst dangerous, it also provides a source of wild inspiration and remains a popular spot for students who want to duel without being interrupted by faculty.
The BBEG is definitely heading in Prismari, there's no way.
Do you tell Caltea what this place is?
He would, yes.
Fury Gale. How quaint. This is free magic for the taking, Prosperine. And those Arik, they seem to have the key whilst you're here. When you go in, when you meet them, when you get close, you should take it, unlock your potential. You do owe me after all, and I want this.
Ooh, she's calling it.
As this is said, the wind begins to pick up, and Drovrax, this is when you take note.
Everyone. Sandstorm. Look.
Sandstorm? Oh my god.
Oh.
Wow.
What? Drovrax, how do you even live in Lorehold? I would literally die.
As the wind picks up and the sand begins to hurtle towards you, you see forming in the sand images. As the sand begins to cover the Fury Gale wasteland, faces begin to appear in the sandstorm.
Nope, hate that.
Skulls opening their jaws and reaching out to you. Monsters curling in the winds.
So we run, right? We're running? Excellent.
Okay. Everyone give me, please, a Constitution saving throw as you begin to run.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's see.
Good God, 14 on a +6. What are my rolls today?
Yeah, unfortunately, the DC is 15 as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's rough, Eric.
I would like to go ahead. Oh man. Now I have to decide, guys.
Choose your favorite. Da, 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 da.
You have 3 to choose from.
Is this a saving throw against poison? Real quick.
No.
Oh god.
I will go ahead and use my bend luck for Draverax to roll an additional d4 to add on to that.
Okay. The DC's 15.
No.
No dice.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
So Sven,
Yep.
Dravrax, and Seymour.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up.
The invisibility gets pulled off of you and Seymour.
Okay.
Sven. So you two no longer have invisibility. Your magic seems to be stripped from you. Dravrax, as you don't have a magical effect on you right now, you have a choice. You can try and hold on to your magic and lose a second level spell slot. Or, sorry, you can try and hold on to your magic and gain a level of exhaustion, or you can let some of it go as this sand passes over you just before you get into a cave where you see the Arik heading to, and lose the second level spell slot. So it's either a level of exhaustion or a second level spell slot.
Disadvantage on ability check runes. Or a precious spell slot. I'll lose the spell slot.
Okay.
Rex will effectively use lesser restoration to help him here.
Okay. So you do that. The sandstorm howls past you and strips those of you that don't get out of it in time of a little bit of your magic. But regardless, following through the winding tunnels, you begin to find yourself in a place that you've never seen before. And as you move onwards, you come to the mouth of a large cavern. And up ahead, you see some creatures in the distance, all talking amongst themselves. Oh, I need to take... How do I do that? I want you to lose your invisibility.
No.
You cannot take this away.
I recast it.
I'll move you to the map. There is an intense pulsating magic here. As you all maneuver in the distance, they haven't seemed to have seen you, and they don't seem to be in any distress or anything. You see a few creatures standing around, seemingly talking to someone you recognize, Aurora.
Oh, this bitch is in so much trouble.
Yeah, she's not doing good. Message is 120 feet. I'm 130 feet away right now.
Prospering, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Help.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
That's nearly
Oh, buddy.
You get a piercing headache for a moment. The thing that happens is, let me show you, nephew, you hear in your voice. And you feel like you felt when you looked with the eye that you had in your hands, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for now, you feel like you just kind of gain the same sight through your own eyes. And surrounding the Arik is a couple of the Arik, seemingly not this one, but these ones. You see a strange green miasma. You've maybe heard of something like this before, very recently.
Driver X, I mean, you would definitely notice. You watch Prospering like grab his head and let out a small sound of pain. As he also points to the Arik. They have that green mist miasma we just read about.
Take it from them.
She wants it. And Crossbreed gets the pain to, I guess, under control. And he looks at the rest of the group. So before we dive into this, guys, last semester I, through a series of events, owe Caltea a favor.
Huh?
And she wants it now. And whatever those Arik have, that green mist, the miasma, I'm taking it.
And you're what? Prospering. Wait.
What?
Do you remember how
what
the
are you
last
talking about?
fight against the Arik went?
Do you even know what it is?
That's a good question.
It's what we read about in the Dead Language Society.
But what it talked about was like an Ori thing. Does it originate from something? Do they like carry a pebble that does it, or is it like
blood magic
an
calls
essence
to blood mages?
It's blood magic.
Blood magic.
Oh, so you have to. Do you have to do the blood magic-y thing? Do you have to?
So
Oh dear.
let me put this into perspective. I can either refuse and put all of your lives, your loved ones, our loved ones, myself in danger. Or we're taking whatever that is.
I don't remember signing up for hemomancy in my courses.
I must say, I'm beginning to grow a little tired of being held hostage by this being.
Well, if you can't imagine that, imagine what Prospering is. He's got her like living in his head.
I certainly hope not. But yes, Aegon is right. I am permanently bound as far as I know. And while I can refuse...
Oh, there are always choices, nephew. You have free will.
I have...
Right, Queen.
I have learned it is better to not refuse the being that is bound to you, especially when she wants something.
Well, did she give you like a step-by-step guide or something on what we're supposed to do with them?
Well, considering I haven't made my decision yet, she
Maybe get
hasn't
all the
revealed
information?
Much more.
Oh god.
I'm kind of hyperventilating. Yeah.
Yo, Keltea, if you want us to find something, you need to tell us what it is. How do we get it? The eye was easy enough.
You just pick it up.
You just take it.
Prospering asks out loud, how do we take it?
You take it. Your friend knows how. Blood and song and dreams. Oh, nephew, this is the right place for us. This is good. So much untapped power.
When she says friend, does Prospering know which friend?
Blood
she's
and song
referring
and
to?
dreams.
Hi.
Hi,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
me.
It's me.
I'm the
Hi.
vampire. It's me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You force
Only
them
half
to open
vampire.
their mind to you, and you take what's in it.
Seymour, I think you know how to take it.
Or you all
I
do.
think- Oh, we just have to seize it.
Here, anything's possible.
Also, apparently, like, she's been dropping hints. This place, which I already knew was filled with a lot of magic, is a massive place of power.
Oh, good. Well,
Really?
I guess that leaves me out of being able to wield any of it. Best of luck, guys. I'll be here to punch people if you need it.
As you begin to speak and say that, you see Aurora moving off somewhere with one of the Arik.
Now, hang on a minute, guys. If we just let her do this, then we automatically know another person in it.
Strangely, as they get to here, they seem to walk through solid wall. and vanish.
Oh, that's unnerving.
Good to know. Oh,
Hey, Dad.
illusions.
And as you guys are like, as we're all having this conversation, like Prospering is just like pacing around and like clenching his fists and opening them back up and clenching his fists and opening them back up. He is clearly uncomfortable.
Okay.
Like physically uncomfortable.
Everyone make me a stealth check, please.
Oh man.
Got It begins.
Oh my god, you don't have like invisibility anymore. Oh, what a shame.
I know.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
DC for this is.
I don't
Three?
wanna.
10?
Yes.
It's only a 12, funnily enough.
Oh, thank God.
I don't wanna.
Oh, it's okay. Prosperin's already not stealthy, so you won't be alone.
And
We're
the
all
roller.
exposed by now.
So
I know you're all shocked.
On
I did it.
Yay!
Dravrax,
Doesn't
as you
Bring
see
your
the Arik moving and one of them begins to turn around, you quickly pull. If you want to, you can quickly pull Prospering and shove the others to make sure you get out of sight.
Absolutely.
Okay. Go ahead and move your tokens, please, over to like somewhere here on this side of the wall.
Oh, pretty.
Revex is prone behind this crystal.
Sven, are you staying there?
Is this rock?
You're
Anything
currently.
significant?
Yeah, you can hide behind that if you want to. You can just go forward. Like you've got enough time just to get like quickly go to the side and go forward by Dravrax and
Okay.
Seymour if you wanted to.
Yeah,
I was just making sure you
will.
weren't just.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to cover over here as well.
Nice. Okay. Okay. As you maneuver there, you feel the power of this place continue to emanate. Dravrax and Seymour, as you get close to this crystal, you like feel this sort of like throbbing magic coming from it. This constant humming. In fact, all of the humming crystals are stopping you hearing what any of these Arik is saying up ahead, but As it stands right now, you're seemingly undetected.
Mm.
Well, now what?
Thinking. I'm not very good under pressure. Honest.
If we're going to do something, we should try to wait till there's just fewer of them around before they disappear like Aurora did, or...
Well, there's only 2 of them here now.
I'm gonna check our back real quick. We're clear.
As you maneuver around, Seymour, you see a strange statue that appears to be of some Trent or woodland type creature. Well, wood, like a Trent or a Dryad, or something.
Sure.
That
Like
kind of thing.
like Melithorn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
A statue of one of those.
Or a revered snapdragon Leshy.
Well, strangely enough, there is a little scaled cat curled up.
Yep, guys, the cat.
Seymour grabs the cat. You gotta get you out of here.
As
That
you,
actually, but-
yeah, as I was to say.
The cat. Rear. Give us all away.
Well, theoretically, if this humming is drowning out what they're saying, the humming should be drowning out what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily
Correct.
enough, yeah.
Seems so.
Well,
Interesting.
can Seymour sneak, be invisible, and go and bite one of them?
I actually am only capable of making 2 people invisible right now.
No, I know. I meant make yourself invisible and go and bite one of them.
Isn't that what Seymour's got to do to get the thing?
Oh, I want you all to get it. Defeat them.
Oh, I can
Challenge
get
them.
everyone.
Take it from them. Whatever you need to do to open their minds.
Mm, I can do that.
This isn't just a
My
a
pleasure.
thing.
If they're asleep, they're
All of
defenseless.
We're not bound to her. I don't want any of this garbage. Like, I'll help you so you don't die, cause you're like a friend, But I don't want any of this shit.
By all means, Goldplume, find some way to take it from them peacefully if you need to.
Can I hear this?
Nope.
She said you can take it peacefully, Megan.
How about you tell her that I'm not taking it at all? How about that? Huh? What are you
Ooh.
gonna do about that?
Ooh.
Yes,
Does it
what
give
are
us
you
the
going to
ability?
do about that, nephew?
Okay. I have to
Prospering looks
a
looks
spell
at
slot.
Finn, looks at Aegon, Draverax, and Seymour.
Seymour draws his sword, pulls it close to his chest, over his the bridge of his nose, pointing straight up, ready to.
Why are they even here, nephew? What are they doing? What harm is your friend in? Who's going to save her?
Oh god, there's so many of them. Never mind.
Prospering says,
Yeah, you can't just keep
Aurora.
going, Seymour. Mate.
All right, that's fair. I thought it was like a
Uh,
nook where I could use these rocks, on the floor. I guess they're not that large.
Sneaky rocks. No.
What's
No,
that
you
weird
can't move.
looking rock that's moving?
pull some divinity.
All right.
Prospering says to the rest of the group, Aurora can make her own decisions. But I can't knowingly or or even unknowingly, I guess, put you guys in danger by not taking something she wants, I am going to confront them.
Do you know how
And-
many there are over there? There's like 6 of them.
I'll help
Last time
you.
I checked, there were 3,
There's
You
like
can
6 of
take
them.
and Caltea's helping.
Is she?
She's going to
Because I
help.
feel like she could just show up and like wipe them all out right now and take it for herself, can't she?
Well, there's a whole
I could summon.
weird like thing where I'm the successor, or future body, or some other terrible thing. And if I'm not powerful in my own right, I don't want to see what it looks like. Not
Correct.
powerful enough.
This is free will, darling nephew. I'm not going to just take it from you. You give it. You give it freely. If you're not powerful in your own right, then I would be wasting my time. You have decisions to make. Do as you wish. I'll be there waiting, should you need me. You will know what to do when the time comes. And you feel the ringing stop in your mind.
You have a black measuring tool? That's crazy.
We're going to take a break now, so we'll be back at 1:15.
Okay.
Give us a moment to talk it over, strategize maybe.
What do you say we just kill Caltea?
I'll be right back. You lot can carry on. Have fun.
Aegon's like right there. They're like, you know what? Her cousin died at some point, or her sister died at some point. Like, they're clearly able to die, so.
Okay, they can bleed.
Yeah.
Good.
Should be
Where
simple
is she
enough.
at, physically?
Yeah, that's the other question.
That's the real reason Caltea won't show up to do the dirty work, because she would actually have to show up.
She doesn't have a physical form.
Well, like
That's even
That would
worse.
be crazy.
the player Wyatt knows that hags do all sorts of shit with the ethereal plane. So like they basically just jump back and forth between like the physical plane and the ethereal plane. So to actually fight one, you need to like trap it in the material plane basically, or you have to be able to fight in the ethereal plane.
No big deal.
Field trip?
Level 6. I think we can do it, guys.
She's gonna come for that power after we get it. And
To be
maybe we
honest,
can get her then.
like I mean, of course I have no idea what bonus has created as a stat block for Caltea, but like
A patron.
a regular hag, like we could totally fight.
Yeah, is she like one of the
Yeah.
big ones?
But-
what is the big?
But again,
Baba
My
Yaga.
backstory made her real powerful.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
She's
Oh,
considered a grandmother.
yeah. I was
Uh,
gonna say, is she a grandmother? That's what I was
Yeah.
wondering.
Great.
Yeah. No big deal. No big deal, guys. You know.
The real BBEG has been right in front of us the whole time,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and Spirit wrote it on their character sheet.
I mean, all you had to do is really just. I mean, you just had to kill Prospering.
I mean, guys, he's come real close on his own. Maybe we should just, let nature take its course.
Maybe we can talk to them. Supposedly, those guys are gonna be our classmates, right? Or do you think these are
Well,
outside?
I mean, It's possible. It's possible that some of them are and some of them aren't. But there's no way to tell unless one of us has true sight, I guess.
I can disguise myself as somebody else.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But I wonder if they can see through you. I don't know what that mask lets them do.
I will say, I'll have to go pretty soon after the break, unfortunately, because my work is rude.
That is super rude.
So, have fun, don't die.
So we can put Driver X on the front if he needs it.
Yeah, for sure. Remember
Okay.
that
And dodge, you
the
got it.
second level spell Silence can be used offensively to stop spellcasters from casting for our melee friendly friends who don't mind not being able to cast or can't. Hello
Hi.
again.
Also,
I
am sword crazy,
for
though.
emergency bonus word healing, and I have 2 channel divinities now, both of which can be used for Balm of Peace,
Yeah, just
and
leave your
1
stuff
an
up
emboldening
so I
bond.
can run over to your PC and look at your stuff.
So,
I mean, I will also say Spirit as the player, like just as the player, super wants to get whatever Caltea is putting down. Like, I mean,
oh yeah.
I'm for it. It's for plot.
Oh,
I get it.
Figo as the player is all about it. Dravrax obviously is like, oh god, no, no fighting.
You're saying we should get Aurora and run?
I mean, honestly, that bitch is in all the trouble.
Yeah.
And
Who knows what's on the other side of a invisible illusory wall?
I may not love Aurora, but I also don't want her to be like a reek fodder, you know? Because it's one of those things we've reached the point in
I'm
this
back early, but carry
cult,
on.
basically, that
Good.
if you weren't there from the beginning, you don't got like the power. So now all the recruits that they're getting now are just fodder for an army, basically. So it's like,
Yeah, I get what you mean. They're desperate
right?
to bolster numbers. Okay, I feel you. That's how it works. Though.
Just as the Dragon's Guard are desperate to bolster numbers. So, but all of the people who've been there for a while and have a higher rank have like actual equipment and powers and shit. That has not been seen in my mind for the newbies.
Eric has like 15 minutes.
Well, I'm back, so if everyone else is still here, or take your break as needed, up to everyone else.
I'm good.
I mean, just keep role playing. I can hear it all anyway, so.
Hew.
The space within the Fury Gale repository is a vast open area filled with discarded magical creations. Elemental forces infuse the structure's walls and numerous alcoves, the surfaces of which slowly shift, glowing with discordant lights that shimmer, clash, and consume one another and then glow anew.
Who wants to move up with me? Who's going to be on the first push? Because I don't think we're getting through here without at least a little blade singing.
Prospering looks at Aegon.
I gotta rip that information from their minds. I will. We'll see what we can do.
Why me?
Because I need you.
Ah.
Aegon, you don't have to do this. You all can just walk away.
Oh yeah, and they're just gonna let you freely take. Here, take the very essence of my being.
If with Caltea's help, I should stand a chance.
Something tells me she won't be satisfied with that.
So, what is your guys' decision?
Well, I just don't know what we're supposed to do with them, and there's so many of them.
As you all stand around, anyone who doesn't have full hit points, you feel the magic fusing into you and you regain full health.
Oh. I know Prosperi needs it a little bit.
No, this I could get used to.
Oh, more than just one.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Finn, what are your thoughts?
Sven's
tighten
coming
my-
back.
No, I need. Actually, I don't need the sneakers right now because. I actually might need to do persuasion or deception here, so. Oh, it only affects persuasion.
So, what's the plan?
I'm gonna
What
go
is the
in
plan?
and I'm going to blade song them, and when I do so, I'm going to connect it. I'm gonna connect my blade to myself, and by drawing their blood, I've been able to pull people's thoughts and dreams during the daytime, even when they haven't been asleep, which is sort of new, but they
Perhaps
can resist it.
Perhaps before we commit to exposing our presence, we should attempt to collect as much information as we can about what they're doing here.
Okay.
I mean, if we capture them alive, we can probably get information if we want.
That sounds a lot like forced information, Proserpine. I know you're not thinking anything rash like that, right?
Do you guys have your
I mean,
familiars?
we wouldn't torture them.
Okay, good. Good.
You know they can't recognize us based on our familiars, guys. So if you have yours, mine is currently spying on Drazimir and going to come back and tell me what he was talking about as best he can. If they won't, I don't think they'd be able to recognize you if you have your familiar. You could then teleport through your familiar if any of you have been training with them, and that would give us the jump, at least in the initial. You know, they would never even see us coming. It's just a thought.
Or they could just squish them.
We'll get them back.
I mean, I can also just, use disguise self and
You
see
also
where it
like that.
leads, and if it doesn't work out, we have, plan B.
I should have made scrolls of disguise self.
And what is Plan B exactly?
We would fight them.
I think that should be, at a minimum, Plan C.
Let's try knocking them out, maybe, if we can get away with it. Maybe we could just remove their masks, exposing them, perhaps.
Yeah,
Can-
we've tried that before, but apparently because it worked once, now it doesn't work anymore because they figured it out.
Damn.
I think we were told removing the masks would not be good for the individual.
You are quiet.
Oh. I think we were told removing the masks would not be good for the individual.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like fused to their face or something. I don't know.
that's frightening. All right. Okay. Listen for their voices.
They're all disguised.
All of them are disguised.
Yep, that's what that mask does. It
I'm getting into
disguises
that
their
habit
voices, their whole being. It is like I don't even know how the dang thing works.
I wish we could make some of our own. Oh wait, we will for this. Never mind. We'll talk about the dance later.
Wait, the rings.
Hmm.
Don't we all have those rings?
Oh, the help rings. Or the...
No. The rings for the masquerade thing. Do they not work?
Why wouldn't I? I haven't tried it. He reaches in his breast pocket and pulls it out.
Does it do anything?
Let's find out. Form of who do I want to look like? What's
You
my
already know what it
disguise?
does, so.
I want to
You
look
have them
like
on
a
your sheet?
Let me get the Let me look.
I don't know. It might be that you don't. 1 second.
Inventory. Stone of luck.
No.
Horn of silent arm. I don't have them on my sheet.
Okay, so you would have all been given a mask charm. It's a small silver pin, and whilst wearing this charm, you can use an action to cast Disguise Self. Once a spell is cast, it can't be cast from the charm again until the next sunset. When casting the spell, you can have the spell last for its normal 1 hour duration or for 6 hours. If you choose the 6 hour duration, the charm becomes non-magical.
Oh, it wastes. The 6 hour is big, like
Yes.
big magic.
6 hours wastes the charm, 1 hour allows it.
This
It's also
is a
strictly
spicy
forbidden to
gesture.
use it, you know, obviously. On campus.
Oh, this is brilliant.
What do you mean? We get suspended for this or worse.
Good.
We are in an Auric lair. I think we can bend the rules a little bit.
Did Sven just say bend the rules?
It is something that it is a concept that I have been learning from being around certain individuals.
Anymore?
Not naming any names, I suppose.
He rubs his hands
Uh,
together.
You see Aurora come out on the
She's okay.
wall on all fours.
She's not okay.
As if she just collapsed to the floor. And she's crawling with one of the Auric behind them.
Oh no.
And does she look hurt? Or
She drags herself to place herself against the rock and is like heaving as she breathes.
I cast
against
message
it.
on her. She's in range.
Okay.
She is. I can do it up to 5 more feet. If she were literally 10 feet away, I couldn't.
Okay.
I couldn't do it. So.
Roll me a stealth check with
Wait.
advantage.
Okay.
Meow.
Okay. What do you say?
All right. We're here with you. You won't recognize me, but we're coming.
You see her like lips moving, and she seems sort of disorientated. Where are you? I'm feeling so tired all of a sudden.
I could recast it.
Another stealth check if you want to.
No, I keep it down. She just has to trust us. If I get within 90 feet, I can get her out. But I have to get to there. Ooh, that's nice. I either swear. There probably though.
The Arik tries to help Aurora to her feet, but she stumbles and goes back down for a moment.
I can disguise myself as a recruiter with you guys as new recruit. That being, considering if the Arik don't already have all of us memorized and on the lookout for, but
Yeah, I feel like they do because they've definitely seen us before.
I mean, I think we need to make a decision. We either need to go in or, I mean, we're gonna need to walk away.
Oh, I can't.
Can't leave Aurora. We have to go
I
in.
can't cast that. Damn.
Well,
Prosper.
okay.
I can go.
You go,
You
and
hate.
I'll go with you.
Okay, I'll give you haste. So you can get in, get Aurora. Maybe we can get out. We can at least fight them. You guys can hide in these little alcoves. Or try to. Or we could hide in the alcoves, draw them over. I don't know. I feel like it's
Okay.
better to go in hot.
You give me haste. Prospering, you disguise yourself as one of the recruiters. I'll go with you as if I'm coming. And then if
Yeah.
things go awry, I'll haste and get Aurora out of there.
Yeah, it's more believable for them to have maybe turned one of us than the whole group.
Yeah, and if I'm
And
right about,
Nora.
I mean, yeah, and since Nora is part of it, there's a good chance that they'll believe it.
Maybe you could still act like a recruiter though.
Yeah,
Act
that's
like you're no-
Prospering's job.
Okay, good.
Let's see what happens. And Prospering will cast a disguise self.
Juice me, Seymour.
You got it. I know you've been excited to do this again. Let's go.
So Seymour's casting haste.
Haste
Seymour's
will go
casting
up.
haste.
He's
Bear in mind, it
preparing.
lasts for a minute. I'm just to keep
I'm,
that.
I'm preparing to cast haste so that almost like a prepped reaction, I can cast it. You know how you prepare an
So
action
are you
to cast
saying like
reaction?
you're just ready to if and when something goes down, then you're getting
When
haste ready?
Aegon gives me the like a signal of go, it's time, and then I
Okay.
cast it.
Okay.
It's really on Jess. Jess, you have a haste to cast.
Okay, I have a haste to cast. Excellent.
As you okay, yeah, you're fine. So you're using the charm, Prospering, or are you using a spell slot to cast Disguise Self?
I'm using my innate spellcasting to do so.
Okay, go for it. So you turn yourself into an Arik.
Yeah, whatever that recruiter essentially looked like. That's his best guess.
Okay.
It's gonna be good. This worked during the tournaments. This will work.
Give me a sec here. Okay. Let's see. One second. And then does that work? Yeah.
It did.
Did what work? Oh,
Prospering, you disguise yourself.
nice.
This was good.
Okay,
Let's go.
so go for it.
Yeah.
What are
And then
Dravrex and Sven doing?
Dravrex, it feel like kind of while they're making steps of walking wildly, Dravrex will move slowly to stay hidden, but like get closer.
Okay. And Sven too. Is Sven hiding with Dravrex?
Yes, I will stay with Driver X.
Cool.
And then Draver will kind of close his eyes and use his smell and hearing perception as best he can to like figure out what's going on.
Okay.
No further.
Prospering and Aegon, as you walk up, immediately the main Arik that everyone seemed to be talking to rushes forward, and the others follow suit. You weren't trying to be stealthy, were you? You were obviously trying to be seen. This is part of the act, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Who goes there? What have you brought? I wasn't expecting another one of us.
It was a unexpected calling. I'm sure you all know who this is. Prospering gestures to Aegon.
Aegon, what are you doing here?
Should I also still be large?
I don't think it lasts for as long as you've been walking through. So.
Okay. I think you're supposed to tell me. Isn't that part of what this whole thing is?
We were only expecting Aurora, not anybody else.
You all know what friends Aegon has, and the rest of Trunk Gang.
Yeah, really shit talk us.
You really shit talk us.
Sell it.
Aegon is one of the more sensible and kind-hearted in that group.
Your voice, it sounds familiar. Strange.
All of you sound familiar to me, but I know you're little mask doohickeys disguise everything, so...
Yes, it must be that. Changing their voice. Prospering, roll me a deception check with advantage. Seemingly, you're either getting help from Aegon or someone.
Hell yes!
I
What did it
suppose so.
Mm.
So, Aegon, you've come to initiate yourself, is that right?
Like I said, I just looked for the call. I feel like you're supposed to tell me what goes on here, because I have no idea. I just felt like this made sense for me.
What do you mean, the call?
The whole recruity bit.
When they gave me an extra large, I was like, interesting.
Eric, we can hear you.
They
Oh
gave me
God,
extra
I'm
large.
sorry.
He's looking at himself.
When
in
they
the
gave
mirror.
me an extra large mask, that's when I figured this is where I'm supposed to be.
Eric's the size queen confirmed.
He got blusher.
Amazing.
And how did you recruit this one then? Seems like the question's directed at both of you. Either of you can answer that.
Well, Trunk Gang, I would say, sorry, Crossway doesn't say that. That's me thinking. Aegon reached out to us. It was as I said, a very surprising outreach. I know the Trunk Gang are on our watch list, but she's the only one who reached out.
Yes, but how did they reach out? Which recruitment form? The fountain or something?
Yeah, it was that one.
This one steps over to the other one and gives them a small shove. What about the fountain?
The Lotus bit, right? That's what I did, and this guy showed up. I had heard rumors about it, and assumed that it would work. Now I'm here, so it must have worked.
I thought there was only one of those.
Well, maybe you guys miscounted.
You see, again, this one look to this one. I maybe got the days wrong. Not like you, but all right. So, you ready then, again? You're willing to join us? Fight the good fight?
Yeah, I just I worry because you guys are
Come
what I
closer, we
can
don't
tell-
bite.
well, that I don't know specifically, but okay. Specifically, I don't wield any sort of magic, as I'm sure you guys are all aware.
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll be wielding enough power sooner rather than later. Evomancy's a tricky thing, but most people get it.
Okay. Well, what do I do?
You, well, come with me and I'll get you initiated.
Just like that, huh? No, no introductory speeches or nothing?
Well, you're the one who called us apparently with your Lotus, didn't you? Did you want
Yeah.
the cell or?
Well, I mean, just because I knew how to get here doesn't mean I know entirely what I'm gonna be doing.
Walking over to you, Prosperine, one of them goes, "What are you doing here?"
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are the rest here as well, or is it just you two?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I knew that one knew who we were.
So, well, if you really want, again, I'm
I'm right fucking here.
not
I'm
sure
gonna tear
about
Throw it out.
what else you want to know, but you're free to ask any questions before we start. I'm not going to force you into anything.
Prospering replies.
I didn't think we'd get this far.
When you crit.
It is impressive. It is almost a 30. Like,
Yeah, it's
It's
insane.
pretty good.
It's all going according to plan.
This is bad for you. Very bad.
You know what? Just save me the speech. I don't need to listen to it. I'm a little concerned that it was this easy to find, but you know, I mean, for the most part, you guys seem like you know what's going on.
I mean, somebody had to tell you about the Lotus. It's a pretty unique way of contacting, and from what I know about you, Aegon, it's not surprising you'd be here, I guess. You know, you lot have had enough to do with the dragons and everything. I guess it was a matter of time, but I wasn't sure.
Again's too far for haste at this point.
That's okay. I can step of the wind if I need to.
Oh, you're here as well? Aurora says, kind of like confused.
Yeah. Are you? Well, I guess I'm assuming you're here for the same thing. That's weird.
Deception check it again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't let me know. Let me see the roll first.
No, it's gonna be real bad. I have a charisma of -1, just to remind everybody. Okay, 10.
You want your luck point?
These are all luck
No,
roll.
I don't have a luck point. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Luck rolls all night.
It's not the others that you need to deceive, it's Aurora, and unfortunately Aurora's just not seeming to get it. The DC was only a 12.
Not insightful. Oh, no.
And she's just like,
Damn it.
You were supposed to... And you can see her fumbling. Are you going to try and do anything to, like, push this? You've got to escalate the situation, or are you going to let it ride?
This is so tense. I'm so.
You can try and like intimidate Aurora, escalate what you're saying, but the others are basically cottoning on at this point, so you've got a split second to act.
Okay, can I invoke the visage of Astral Self to send her a message and say, "Shut the fuck up"?
Wait, what? How does that work?
It's a long
My
spiritual
visage
owl.
of the Astral Self, I can summon my visage, and I can spend a key point to get word of the spirit. When you speak, you can direct
What
your
the
words to a
fuck?
creature of your choice that you can see within 60 feet of you. I also
What
get
the
wisdom of the spirit
fuck?
and astral sight, so I can see
What?
normally in darkness, magical, and non-magical to a distance of 120 feet.
What
Suck
the
it.
fuck is it? What?
Oh, this is epic.
This
Hold
moment.
on.
This moment is wonderful.
Visage of the Astral Self, you summon. What the fuck?
Got it.
Vanishes early if I am incapacitated or die. Both of which I don't anticipate.
It's gotta work.
Making it so only
covers your
that creature
face
can
like
hear
a
me.
helmet or mask. whilst
Yep.
you-
I can determine its
I've
appearance.
literally never seen this. This is amazing. It's very... Okay, so something will appear. Or you like the thing will appear on your helmet or your face, but the words you speak will only be heard by the
Only
person.
be heard by her.
Okay, so they'll obviously. Oh, actually, I don't know. I tell you what, you can do this, and you can say whatever you want, because that's gonna like work with Aurora. Obviously, saying it flat out will work, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's more about the others not seeing you do this, like choosing a moment when they're just like confused and looking at Aurora for a second or whatever. So
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to do a stealth check, I guess. Like you quickly
Okay.
like turn or move in a certain way.
Does Prospering hear from this distance, like Aurora
Oh yeah,
fumbling?
yeah, just about.
Oh man. So
The sound seems to go only 60 feet in this area, as much as you can tell.
Prospering just says, "What do you mean I'm lying?"
Nice.
And like, not very hard, but slightly pushes the individual in front of them.
Okay.
Oh God.
Roll me an athletics check, and this will
Oh,
either give advantage or disadvantage to Aegon.
Unbelievable.
Trust me.
You
Right.
can do charisma athletics check because this is an act,
Oh,
or you
there
can
we
do
go.
strength performance.
Yeah, I'd love to do performance.
Let's do.
I think strength
say a-
performance is actually what it
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Okay.
You sure it's
Even
not a
worse.
charisma?
Is that worse?
Yeah.
I feel like a charisma because he's not actually trying to like hurt the person.
Okay, charisma athletics.
All right.
Try to make it hard.
Oh, okay. Again, you've got advantage on this stealth check
Stealth. Excellent.
because they're distracted. Oh.
Oh my god.
Without that advantage, that would have been that one. That's sick. Okay.
Let's play the game.
Okay.
You're able to do this. What do you say to Aurora?
I say keep quiet, just play along.
Okay.
She's in.
So you have this for fucking 10 minutes. What the hell?
I do, yep.
10 minutes? 100 rounds, roughly?
So you can speak to Aurora for 100 rounds.
I can.
That's amazing. Fuck this. This is so good. This is amazing.
And then alternatively, you can amplify your voice so that all creatures within 600 feet can hear
yeah. That's awesome.
Okay.
Oi, you sort out this one. I've got to see what's going on over here. Sorry, again. Seems like we've got a bit of a problem. Look.
Well,
You know by
hopefully
now
not-
why we're here.
Well, yeah, generally.
Things are getting worse out there. It's good to have you on our side.
Wow.
And this one gestures for you to follow them. Places their hand on the wall. Do you do the same? They seem to wait for you to do the same.
Yeah, I will do the same, but I will tell Aurora before I go, everyone is here if you need to escape. Seymour is waiting at the other end.
Kind of as casually as she can, she says, huh. Weird, I really like it here. I didn't expect it to be this good.
No.
Oh god.
And you fall through into the room. Meanwhile, Prosperine, something about the other person makes them seem to understand, and they kind of fall backwards. I said I wasn't sure why you were here. There should only have been this number of us. Did you get the message early or something? Was that it? Is everything all right? Problem?
They're accusing me of lying.
I just asked if they got the message early. I should have received it if it was the Lotus, surely. That is your area of expertise. It is strange that somebody else would get it, but I mean, it's and it does make sense. Why is you suspect something?
Look, I was just as suspicious as you guys. Okay. I mean, it's Aegon. She's from the Trunk Gang. She has no. Sorry, my bad. They have no direct reason, as far as I know. But it happened. And I don't know where the miscommunication was. But this is where we're at.
I'm gonna have to have another deception check.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Set that up. Keep them up.
Oh, man.
So two things happen. The first is, thankfully, your words seem to make sense to them, and the lead one just says, right, well, if there's any more disturbances, I'm coming to you first, all right? Just let's get this over with on borrowed time. And as they all seem to turn around, thankfully, they do so just as some more hair falls across your face. What are you waiting for? What's the plan, nephew?
That's a great question. I haven't figured it out.
Very
Some
impressed
directions
so
would be
far.
helpful.
It's there for the taking. If they bleed, that's the easiest way, but if you can get into their minds somehow, then it's yours. Where's your friend gone?
I don't have a way to get into their mind. Give me a way.
Just push.
I mean, Prospering, she says that, and Prospering looks at, honestly, the head one here, and he just, I don't know, he just concentrates on them and tries to enter in their mind, their mind.
Okay. Roll me a flat charisma
What?
check, please.
You can do what?
Let's do it.
This is my
The DC for this is a contested roll is only a 12 apparently, because I can't roll very high.
Foundry crashed. I could not roll. Let me reload.
And you said just a flat charisma roll, so I can just roll like an ability check or saving throw, right?
Yeah, well, if it's the same, a flat ability check is what it should be against this person's int save. So they rolled a 12. Okay. You begin to push your way in. Seemingly the magic of this place is you are able to channel. Unfortunately, they fail the saving throw. Two things happen. One, they immediately fall to their knees. The second is, as they fall into their knees, you are able to start... you can take some of their magic from them if you wish. And start pulling it toward you. You realize it will be very obvious that you're doing this in a moment, so you have to make the decision of whether you want to do this or not. If this was just a test and it's like a random, whatever happened, you could maybe explain it away, but you see immediately as you try and force your mind into this person's, whatever the magic is of this place has allowed you to do this, and this person's now on their knees.
Do it.
Prospering doesn't know what has happened to Aegon. He's worried about their safety. And with the rest of Trunk Gang backing him up, he takes that power.
Okay. Whilst this was all happening, Aegon,
Yep.
I didn't expect you to really, out of all of them, I sort of thought maybe, I don't know, Prospering or Seymour, but not you. Have you been thinking about this for some time?
I mean, a couple business days.
Fair enough.
What do you know about me anyway?
I've seen you around on campus, I suppose.
Fellow student, huh?
Aren't we all? Do you think you'll get the rest of the Trunk Gang, or?
Well, I don't know.
When did you find out about the dragon's plan, or has something else pushed you?
Well, it's been kind of a lot of things. It's kind of obvious that everyone's shoring up defenses. It just...
Which
the
side you're
Dragon's
on, I
Guard.
suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
I just don't quite understand, what the end goal is here.
To stop the dragons using Arcavios as their food source or something, I suppose. We know it's somewhere, we just can't find out what they're trying to store it for. But what they do to the the faculty, what they do to turn the dean into archaics, it's wrong. They're going to do it to the rest of us as well.
They turned a dean into an archaic?
It's what happens every time. You don't know.
No, I didn't know that.
It's what X just told us. It's what they found out. Do you mean you don't know it?
I mean, no one's... I mean, we can only piece together so much. I mean, obviously none of us were on the inside.
I thought you put the lotus in the pool.
I did, but I mean, you know, you guys don't exactly disseminate all of your information very
somebody should have Extus should have spoken to you in your mind.
No,
there should have been a test first. You should have brought somebody else here or laid a plan to get us more recruits or something. That's usually how it goes.
Nope.
Well,
nobody told me anything, and I think it's because
Aurora's was supposed to be to bring you here, and I thought that worked.
What?
Was Aurora?
Maybe that's why I didn't. Maybe that's why I didn't hear anything, because it already was working. Because I was part of Aurora's plan instead. Just me specifically.
Well, no, any of the trunk gang. It's supposed to be your cousin, actually, but I mean, you're just as good.
Huh.
I would never join you.
Yeah, I mean, you know that Seymour was, like, in the Dragon's Guard for a bit, right?
I'm having a fibro block. What is the name of the headmaster in this? Jadzi is the, like, yeah, but what's their actual title called?
Oh.
I need that in order to find out what I'm trying to tell you.
The Oracle.
Oracle, thank you.
Really good pull.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll get inspiration for that. The snarls.
Can we use it today?
Can I use it now?
Sure, you can have advantage in your next check. That's fine.
Thank you.
The oracles, it's not just any dean, it's those that get gifted the magic of the dragons. They sup from the spells and stuff happening on campus, and when they die, their essence gets taken back into the snarl. They get sent back to the start of Arcavios itself and warped and turned into these archaics.
Yeah, that wasn't in the pamphlet.
That's the secret. That's what everyone knows before joining in. What you
well,
just...
no one told me. I don't know why. I think probably it's because we're the Trunk Gang and everyone for some reason is suspicious of us for everything. Not like we actually did anything.
At this point in time, Prospering, you are able to take some of the power. What's going to happen is your Hag's Blood activates, and you now have this additional line added to your Hag's Blood whenever you use it. I'll just send you that.
It's cool that Spirit, your icon, got to be like literally the disguise that you wanted.
A little reek.
And you feel like this is just like the first step of the power that this can grow as well.
Guys, Prospering's the BBEG run.
The second thing that you get, Prospering, is a strange vision. You see somebody you've not met before. They are running through Strixhaven. Shadows seeming to follow them, much like the countermeasure, the security measure you had at the gates. As these shadows twist and turn towards this person, they keep on running away, and you hear them send half of a message. The message says, Ravinda, it's what we thought it was. You need to keep going. I have to leave. Everything here is exactly as we suspected. The dragons are using Strixhaven. Keep safe. And then you're back into the room as you get this snippet of a memory.
They're not so bad.
What are you doing to me? Get out! And at this point, we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh god.
Let it begin. I will get Eric on initiative.
Oh, you're running from that computer? That's hilarious.
Yeah, I can walk over.
I cannot roll for shit today. Hell yeah.
Oh, you're going very early.
Dravrax.
Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. I have time to plan. You got a 2, Eric.
That's normal. It's classic for me.
You're like, I'm used to that. That happens, Tom.
Okay, everyone else, please.
All these
Sven.
spells that Eric has. Oh,
Sven's
my
rolled,
God.
Seymour's rolled,
Yeah.
Dravrax rolled. Just need Aegon and Prospering.
Aegon rolled. It's underneath
Aegon rolled?
Sven's roll.
Oh,
I
I
rolled
can't see on the combat
7.
tracker.
All right, I'm
Oh.
going really early.
It was a
Uh,
10.7.
I always do see Prospering. I just don't see Aegon.
Good initiative.
Do you want me to roll again?
Ben.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna have to officially go.
Love you.
Happy hunting. Don't
Sorry,
die.
Figo.
Happy hunting,
Oh,
don't
Hope you
die.
enjoyed it. Bye bye.
Yeah.
You'll see the rest of the
absolutely.
stream later.
Yep. All right, bye.
Bye.
We'll probably only do one round. You know, we'll probably
Oh god.
see where we get to. Okay. I think this calls for a playlist we maybe haven't had before.
Oh?
I think it's time for the boss fight playlist. So,
That feels wrong.
Sven, you
This dude's
see
got
Prospering
eyes
do
for
this, and this guy begins to coalesce magic around them. I'm going to say you're like peering in there, or whatever. That's fine. What do you do?
Quick question.
Yes.
As Prospering sees this memory, can he quickly ask, how are the dragons using Strixhaven? And he will drop his disguise self.
Nice.
Okay. We'll have to see what happens when we get to their
All right.
turns and stuff.
Sven, I may adjust the plan and give you the haste instead. We'll see. But it's one of my strongest spells, so you think you can use it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I cast Entangle.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
Great. It's a great opener.
4x4 square.
Yeah, basically right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I will drop it closer to Prospering so that Prospering is just outside it.
Okay.
Yep, just like that.
Okay. Nice. Make sure you mark that spell off, please.
Thank you.
And just for the purposes of like it being in the chat, I'm gonna put the info in. So you haven't used this today. No, I don't think you have you? No, I don't remember you using it. Cool. So they need to make... what's the DC for this save that they've got to make? Strength save, isn't it?
It is a strength save.
Oh. Oh, I can't roll. This is so good. Prone and restrained. Okay, good. Anything else in your turn?
Yep, I will run forward.
Gosh, Entangle is 90 feet. That's amazing.
Yep.
He keeps on saying you have Entangle, but whatever.
I can't.
Yeah, it's super annoying.
I can't remove it.
I'm going to put a counter on your front resources if that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, and since I am already out, I'm going to call out. Wait, we don't have to fight about this. We don't want the dragons to be doing this either. And I'll leave that open-ended.
Okay. Again, you hear some commotion outside. You recognize the voice of Prospering calling out, and one of the like head mage seems to call out as well.
Aegon will go, hearing this, they'll go to the wall again, and they'll try touching it to see if they can get through.
Yeah, you can, yeah. It's just illusionary. It's difficult terrain is the only big thing, because it's sort of like your mind, you have to like push through it.
Yeah, that's fine. They'll do that. I'll be right back.
That's 15 feet so far. Just add 5 onto whatever it says, basically.
And Aegon will...
Oh, you're out already.
Yeah, didn't exactly start.
Get another low roll out. Why not?
Yeah, Aegon, I guess, will hold their attack to attack anybody that turns hostile. Because they don't know what's like going on at the moment.
Okay. Seymour, it's your turn.
Okay. He releases the haste spell, granting it to Sven in case he needs to take action.
Okay.
And he will step out as well.
Obviously not flying, but I don't know of a better.
I will stick to the wall.
Okay.
Because I'm an edgy boy. Oh, there's another one there. I didn't know. Hello. Okay. What he said. And my cousin did bring me here.
Sure. Cousin was supposed to bring you here.
Well, she's done her job.
Is that the end of your turn?
Is she okay? That
Oh,
is the end of my turn.
She'll be fine. Won't you, Aurora? Oh, yeah. I'm good. This creature is
I don't
prone
like
and
that tone,
restrained.
This is a great tune, dude. I like this new playlist.
You can't just do that. Yeah, he's pretty pissed. He's gonna use.
That makes sense.
Understandable.
Get this thing off of me. I'm gonna need you two to make that save, please.
Oh, us? Okay. Let me run back away from Eric.
And is this a magic spell?
Nope.
I should have blade songed as a bonus action. I forgot that was what I was gonna do because I was excited to go look at Eric's
You
sheet.
can do that if you want.
Thank you.
Sven, I'm gonna need that con save.
You're very forgiving. Gary would have been like, die.
Okay, that's both a fail. The DC 17. You both take 40 points of damage, please, and you're both incapacitated. Haste goes down. Because you're incapacitated, so you lose concentration.
Yikes.
I don't know how you
let
get
me get it.
incapacitated.
So I can't concentrate because I'm
No,
incapacitated.
yeah.
Really?
I'll use that for incapacitated for now.
That's rough. That was my only. That was the last spell slot I had at that level. That's rough. Great.
Which means they are no longer restrained because you're not concentrating. You can use luck points. Remember, you can re-roll that if you want.
Yes. Let me. My
If you
thing
have a
is
luck point
laggy right
left.
now.
Sven?
I got one.
Do I still have one?
On your resources, it says you've got well rested.
Oh, I do. Yes, I will use that. This seems like a good time.
Yeah.
Constitution save, big one.
Just need a DC 17. Wait, hold on. Actually, Sven.
Yes. Or DC 17, you said, didn't you?
Yeah. Sven,
By one, dude.
technically, Prospering, if you wanted to, isn't this where you could use your reaction?
Oh,
Eric,
yes, I could.
Is it on a saving throw of somebody else? I'm trying to find where it is.
Yeah, hold on. It is
Ben, look.
attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw.
So you could make Sven save this.
I can, yes. And I would like to, for sure.
Good call.
Okay, what's the range of this?
Huh?
You can see. Anyone you can see. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So go ahead and spend 2 sorcery points. Have you already used this today, or did you not in the end? You didn't. in the
No,
end,
I
did you?
did. No, I did it
Okay.
in the end. No.
So Sven, you're actually going to pass. Or Seymour, whoever you want to pass will pass. One of them you can do this on, because they both rolled a 16. If you're keeping that, Seymour, that luck roll.
One of
Obviously,
these
Sven,
two?
you don't need to roll yours. If we're doing this.
Alright, let me turn this music down ever so slightly. I love it, but
Prospering will choose Sven.
Okay. Turn it down a bit. Okay.
bring you up to it.
So Sven, you keep the entangle up, so that person is still restrained. And you only take 20 points of damage. However, wait, what does the haste do? When it goes.
She's gone.
Yeah. So unless you've got anything else that's going to help you with the saving throw, Seymour.
Maybe I could have. Let me see if Driver X says anything. as a reaction. Reactions.
When the spell ends, the target can't move or
Only
take
silvery
actions. Okay, so you've got a wave of lethargy going over you.
Yep.
But it doesn't... No, this is for Sven. Your concentration's gone. So haste is gone. Sven's got a wave of lethargy. But Seymour, you take 40 damage, and Sven, you take 20.
I mean, I have 4 HP, is what you mean to say.
Correct.
Okay, good.
All right, I've taken 20. It's asking me for another con save, but
You still need to make a concentration check, yeah. You're just not
Or-
immediately incapacitated for your spell, the entangle, that you're concentrating on. Nice. Okay.
She's too far.
Because incapacitation
Really?
stops concentration, so failing that first saving throw would
Yep.
have blah 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 blah. Cool.
That's a great save, though.
That one's 10. He literally can't do anything else. Or they. This one is going to rush forward to Aegon.
Did they notice me come out? I feel like they've been focused
Yeah.
on everybody else.
No, I mean, you're just standing there. Like we all consider
Sure,
everyone to have
sure.
the 360. And they're going to whip out and lash at you. They seem to be acting hostile towards you. Do you want to say anything to them or do anything? Because you've still got like your effectively your turn, I guess.
I would caution you against doing this if you're looking to get any of us to actually work with you.
You just attacked us. What do you mean?
I didn't do shit. I'm over here, man.
They point at the like entangle field. Fine then, and they rush the other way and begin throwing psychic knives at Sven. Oh god, can they even do that? Maybe not. Who knows? So they moved 5 up and 10 down, so they've moved 15, 20, 25, 30. They're gonna go there. No, it's not only 5. Stop it. For my own brain, like, power, I'm just gonna move you real quick and attack you. I hate that it does this. That misses.
that is a miss.
And the second one.
Oh, Seymour is so useless this fight.
Oh! They don't seem to really want to fight you. Something about them. They don't have the heart in it. They just miss. This one is restrained and is just going to try and make the strength check. What's the strength check? DC?
I actually don't. I don't remember what my DC is in.
It's in your
It's,
spells.
14. It's 14.
Nice. So they're going to try and make a strength check DC 14. Okay, they make it. You don't need to do this. We can talk. They say as they break out. Prospering, it's your turn.
Listen, I didn't know that was going to happen. And Sven is just reacting.
Oh yeah, you're you now, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to note I'm not the one doing damage right now.
No, I know.
I saw something when I invaded your mind. Somebody was running away. Something about the dragons using Strixhaven. What does that mean?
Don't give up now. I'm only just getting started. You hear in your mind, Prospering. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
As as Caltea says that, Prospering just like out loud, just says, "Shut up." You said Constitution.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Ooh, Thomas as well. I need you to roll a d10, please.
Seymour? Okay.
Yeah, because you spent a spell slot.
Constitution?
Yes, please.
Okay. How would you like 10?
I think that's actually really good for you.
Okay.
On a roll of... Okay, just don't roll a 1 when I ask for a d10. Okay, and your... Where's your Constitution saving throw? Sorry.
Oh, it was a 14.
14, okay. Cool. You feel magic surge out of you as Caltea pushes with your hag blood. And I don't know if Aegon sees any of this. Oh, I've just gone to the wrong place. Aegon, a severe heat comes from the side, like over here somewhere. Aegon, for your benefit, you are going to have the rest of your turn whenever you want. You can just say, I'm going to take the rest of my turn now, okay? As long as it's before or after another person's initiative, like not in the middle of their turn. I'm just considering you dropping your initiative because I know it made narrative sense to walk out and you've not really had your turn.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Okay, so Prosper and carry on with the rest of your turn.
So does anything happen when he feels like that magical energy begins seeping out of him?
You just feel really powerful. You feel like this whole place is on your side.
Oh, buddy. Man, that Chaos Bolt level 3. No, I can't. I must resist. Let's have a discussion. We don't need to fight. We can all walk away. We haven't seen anybody's identity. Nor do we know anybody here.
No.
You know who we are.
Guys.
And we just want information.
Think we've got a bigger problem.
What do you mean you just want information? You tricked us. What can we even possibly tell you? You thought you knew everything. You really had to deceive this guy, didn't you?
What are the dragons planning? What are they doing?
If you don't know, then it doesn't matter.
They turned Deans into archaics.
So you know, this one says.
Yeah, and then they siphon their magic. That's what they do. And they're trying to find it. They're trying to find where they hold it.
Somewhere.
And none of you can find where the central location is, can you?
They're gonna take it. They're gonna take Arcavios back. Something's going on. They've started their plan. We know it.
We don't want this to happen either. We don't have to fight about this.
But we might have to fight the fire things that are around this corner. It's getting really hot over here.
You doing anything on your turn, Prospering?
Prospering just says, make a decision quickly. She wants it all.
I want it all.
I can only hold her back so long. And
defeat
Prospering.
them or fight my magic. Prove yourself, Prospering.
Prospering just says, "Go to hell," and he'll just put his arms up, non-threatening way, and that's how he'll leave it.
Okay. Cool. Love that. This one is hella confused. They're just like, what the fuck? They're gonna just delay their turn as well. Wait, is there two? Why is who's the other one? Where's this one? Who's got a circle around them? Oh, it's in their room. Okay. This one also has no idea what's going on, so they're just gonna make it to behind you again. What's going on here? What? Egan? Okay. This is like so trippy.
You're annoying.
Oh, finally. Hello.
Uh.
I assume John Rax is just gonna like Balm of Peace or something for Seymour and Sven.
Oh, probably.
Probably casting aid. Yeah.
Casting aid? You want to do that?
What's Balm of? Is that his?
That's their
movement?
channel divinity, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. That's much stronger. That thing is good.
Okay, so they're gonna move there and heal you both. I think it's like 2d8 or something. Let's have a look.
The Balm of Peace, channel divinity. Usability, consume resource.
Nice. I'm trying to find it exactly. There it is.
I'll
Info.
copy and paste it.
As an action, you can move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. 2d6 plus 4 hit points to those creatures. Is that? Yeah, you think he wants to do that?
I think it's a good
that's
move.
fine. Yeah.
And then I figured with the rest of his movement, I could just have him move close to Prospering to offer aid, or the aid action, so that Prospering can have an advantage and stuff going
Okay.
forward.
I've buffed both your hit points.
Thank you
So
for
he
updating.
can use the rest of the movement. That's fine, but he's already used his action to do whatever he needs to. But
And
he
for future actions, maybe. Yeah,
So do you want to go to here with the movement, or where do you want to stand?
I think that's a good move. Yeah.
Nice. And at the top of the round, Prospering, you
Oh,
feel
no.
yet another wave of energy releasing from you as you hold on to this magic. And Seymour, appearing from behind you,
Nice.
this thing starts to coil itself out of the water.
Sweetwater Child, or is that a different thing? Is that the Sweet Witherbloom Child?
Time to prove yourself, nephew. The Fey Elementals are coming. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, I just left the call. Lol. I like how I ended the
Smoke
call
bomb
accidentally.
disappears.
That was funny.
I meant to say I'm going to end the stream, and I just like brain farted and clicked the end the call.
I wish you did that every time. Just
Yeah.
like.
And that's the end
And
of the
that